Hey everyone, welcome back to Bass and More Outdoor. I'm your boy Justin.
And I'm Mikkel, and we've had our Rockwood Mini Lite for about a year. We did a review video on it, and you guys have had a lot of great questions. We'd like to give you some specific answers and details on all the different things that you've asked. Don't forget, there's a link in the bottom if you haven't seen our review video. Watch it.
Yeah, and we also have other videos down there as well too, about how to winterize, de-winterize, and hook up your camper. And then we did this amazing video together of our top 15 items. So those will all be linked down below as well too.
And if you love camping in the outdoors, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And give this video a thumbs up.
Thank you.
So we're gonna get into this now. I'm gonna start with the outside, talking about some weights for you guys, and then we'll go inside and Mikkel will take over from there. Okay, so one of the biggest questions I've had is about the weight of the camper. The weight of the camper is, let me show you guys right here, and they're all listed on the front of the camper here, but you can see right here it says dry weight 5296. Now if you go over here on the side of the camper, they all say right here where it says tire and load information, your max cargo weight is 1,514 pounds. Essentially, I just wanted to show you that the camper weighs, you know, total about 1,600 or 1,600 pounds. We're pulling with the Dodge Ram 1500 with a total cargo weight of about 1,350 on the inside. So with the tongue weight being close to 900 pounds, we're not exceeding the cargo weight, towing me, the wife, and the two kids, the two younger boys. Once in a while, we have our daughter Kendra, and with Kendra in there, we get close to it, but we still don't exceed it. So if we have all 5 of our kids, which is very rare that we have all 5 of our kids, then we end up taking a second vehicle because we know we're exceeded. So anyways, now we're gonna pop back inside and we're gonna let Mikkel do her thing.
So a lot of people have asked what size our bed is. It is a queen. It is about 60 by 75, so it's about 5 inches shorter than a standard queen, which is 60 by 80. One of the things we like to do is you can actually put all your sheets on the bed, and then you can strap them down. You can strap the pillows and everything down, and then that'll just fold up and be made whenever you're ready to use it. As you can see, there's a lot of walking room. People have asked us if there's actually room to get by. There is. Even with the curtain closed, there's plenty of room for everybody to walk by. And if you wanted to, you could just leave the bed down all the time if you didn't want to use the couch. So it's pretty spacious in there. We also have been asked about this side. We have 120 volt outlets and USB outlets, and of course a cigarette lighter. You have to be plugged into power or generator to use the 120, so that's why it's convenient that we have the USB here, and this is the light switch, of course. And then so this is the side I sleep on. Justin, he's over here. So Justin likes to use his fan right here. He turns his phone on and has the fan up so he can sleep better. And there is nothing right over here, so he only has the 120 volt on his side. If we're not hooked up to power, then he has to use either the charging station right up front here, or the USB or cigarette lighter plug-ins over there. So now that we've talked about the bed size, I'm going to tell you how much each bed will hold. The Murphy bed will hold up to 1,200 pounds. The dinette will hold up to 500 pounds, so you can easily put 2 people on the dinette if you wanted. And then the bunk beds will hold up to 350 pounds. So they're very sturdy, very capable of holding a lot of weight.
So while we're on the discussion of beds and tables, when we went camping for the very first time and we wanted to fold this down to a bed, it took us a little bit to figure it out. We ended up having to jump on YouTube and show some videos, and they're actually kind of hard to find, not gonna lie, so we thought we would add this into our video real quick as well too. In order to fold this down to a bed, I found the easiest way to do is to get the table on the back cushion just like that. You're gonna push this button right here, you just pull it out, and you see it locks out, and then from there you just take your weight and you just push down right there. And as you can see, it folds up, and then from there you just let this slide back down into place. And I'm not going to go all the way, but you can see that's how that table folds down. Oh, and while we're in here, one of the big questions has lately, not in the beginning of the video, but towards the later end of this video, last year, has been, what is the color of our interior package here? A lot of people love these darker colors. So this color interior for our camper is chocolate slate wood, and I will add it down below so you guys can see. So another huge question asked a lot is the exact length of this camper. You know, when you go to the dealer, you've always been taught that the model number is normally the length. In this case, this is a 2509. You would think it'd be 25 foot 9 inches. Now, I was always told that that meant the interior length, not the exterior length. Well, somebody brought it up earlier on in the video, the exact length and dimensions on the inside. So I actually came out with the measuring tape and I measured just to verify with what he was saying, and sure enough, he was right. The exact length of the camper from the back wall to the front wall is, and I gotta look, it's 22 foot 4 inches. The length on the outside from the spare tire to the front of the tongue is 26 foot 6 inches. So it's 26 and a half foot. So those are your exact lengths on this. So where the 2509 comes from, I'm not exactly positive. So I just wanted to touch up those lengths with you guys, as that has been brought up a lot. So if you're looking at storing on the side of your house, how much length you need, 26 and a half foot.
So going back to where power outlets are located, a lot of people have asked us about where power outlets are located with the bunks. So on the bottom bunk, we have a 120 volt and a USB hookup. So they can use the 120 again when you're hooked up to power or a generator, and the USB just with your normal power. And then on the top, all we have is the USB. We don't have a 120 volt. Also, we have an AC heating vent up here. So that's really nice. However, there is not an AC vent located, I don't know if you can see, but on the bottom. So there is only one on the top. Sometimes the bottom bunkers, they kind of have to open the window if they're too hot. The heat does flow very well to the bottom bunks, so that's never an issue. Another thing is there's only one curtain to go across for both. Some campers have two. I'm sure that's something that you could change if you ever wanted to. Back to you, babe.
Okay, so now that Mikkel has shown you guys how the bed and the outlets work over there, one of the biggest questions we've had from everybody is the slide out. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the slide out in, because the biggest question we've had, okay, so now that the slide out's pretty much all the way in, there we go. As you can see, you cannot access the bathroom with the slide out in, unless, you know, you've got a young one that wants to climb over the U-shaped dinette to get in or whatever else, and you cannot access the fridge to get in as well too. But for us, that's not a huge issue. When we do need to use the bathroom, when we pull over, we literally just put the slide out for a second. Remember, you're hooked up to a tow vehicle and batteries, and you don't need much room. I only slid that out just a little bit. Now I can access the fridge and the bathroom door does open all the way almost to get in. So as you can tell, it's not a huge issue to open the slide out, just a hair to get in while traveling, at a rest stop, anything else. Is with the slide out in, can you still access the fridge and can you still access the bathroom? So we're gonna go ahead and bring that in and we're gonna show you guys real quick. So one of the things we like to do too is a lot of times when we're stopping for gas, Mikkel, if it's around lunchtime or dinner time, we'll pop in, open the fridge, sit down and make us all a quick sandwich real quick. And she does the same thing. She just slides the slide out just enough for her to get the work done. You don't, just because you need to access the bathroom does not mean you have to put the slide out all the way out. Okay, so one of the last things we're going to touch up on, mainly because we don't want to make this video too long, and there have been a million questions, but these are the most asked questions.
Frequently.
Last thing we're going to touch about is the storage. So we're going to kind of do this one together. I'm going to go ahead and just film Mikkel, but you'll probably hear me jump in and talk as well too.
So we have storage for our clothes on either side of the Murphy bed. There's a drawer down here. We've actually found that this is plenty of storage for our clothes. We don't live in here full time. If we were full-time RVers, it might not be quite enough. Justin's is right here, same size as mine. There is storage here, and it has a bar, so you could hang clothes up in here. However, we use it as a pantry. There's not really another good spot to put your food. So we put all the clothing up there, and we use this strictly as a pantry, and it works out pretty well. The camper does lack in storage a little bit, to be honest. There's some drawers underneath the dinette. You can overfill them, or the stuff will fall down to the bottom and you have to go get it underneath. So we have that. This is not storage. This is just a channel for the utilities. This is storage, but it's kind of shallow. So we fold up some towels in here. You kind of have to double this up as a linen closet and then as a spot for paper items, garbage bags, stuff like that. So there's not very much room, but it does help. And then of course you have some drawers here in the kitchen. This one just holds a sponge, and then there's 3, and they're pretty decent sized drawers. We do end up storing a lot of pots and pans inside the oven, so that's always an idea. We always take the microwave plate out and put it down there so it doesn't break. You have a pretty good amount of storage right up above the dinette. These are pretty deep. So this is really good for a lot of our games and DVDs and stuff. Honestly, these never actually get full. We put arts and crafts in here. But there's plenty of storage up there. You could even probably put some canned goods and food items up there, depending on how you use this closet. Obviously, we use this for storage all the time. Very helpful. We always lift that up and have stuff underneath. The bathroom comes with this, which is really nice. The only other storage in the bathroom is right down here. There's not a ton of room down there. That opens up. And then, of course, you have this. And that seems to be plenty of room for all of our bathroom items. So that is the storage on the inside of the camper.
Please do us a favor, and if you have any questions at all, definitely get at us. We answer all questions, and we answer them all pretty quickly, as you guys have seen from the last videos. And again, do us a favor, and don't forget, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. And if you like our videos, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. That thumbs up helps get those videos out. And you're always welcome to share the video as well too. We've never asked to share before, but you know what? Sharing helps out a lot. So
thank you for watching.
Yeah,
have a great day.
Thank you guys all, and we'll see you in the next video.